Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King. And today I'm going to be giving you part 31 of What If Tsunade was Naruto's mother. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual. Share this to all of your friends on your social media platform. And also on my second channel, go ahead and check out Naruto, the God of Shinobi. I posted a new episode. And I also posted a new episode of What If Naruto got a new bloodline. So switch over to my second channel and enjoy. And if this is the first time you're hearing of my second channel, and you're making too, I'll be leaving a link at the top of the description for you guys to enjoy. You can enjoy lovely what ifs over there as well. And after this on this channel, I'm gonna be posting What If Kurama gave Naruto a dojutsu. So stay in tune and enjoy that. And after that, I'm gonna be posting What If Naruto was trained to be a mercenary. So stay in tune for that as well. And if you're new and this is the first time hearing my voice, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the Anime King family. And thanks for all your help and your support. And without further ado, let's get straight into this. Start the intro. Last time we left off, we've almost finished up with all of the matches in the preliminaries. Due to a lot of village coming into the tuning exams, the matches for the preliminaries last a lot longer, and in the end, someone has to fight over. And Naruto got that bad luck, as he was the one who had to fight Rock Lee. And he couldn't use his chakra, he just mainly have to use taijutsu right now because of the seal. So this fight would mainly focus on taijutsu. So yeah, that was basically the last part we left off, but you guys can switch across the playlist and check it out for yourself. So let's start this new episode. Once both Naruto and Lee were ready, the proctor lowered his hand and said, "Now let the final match of the preliminaries begin," as he then jumped back. Lee quickly speed towards Naruto as he jumped up with a spinning kick. "Leaf whirlwind," he said. Acting fast, Naruto brought up both of his hands and stopped the kick, as he then pushed Lee away, causing Lee to flick and landed gracefully. Lee then rushed at Naruto again, as for the next few minutes, both boys fought in a fearsome taijutsu battle, blocking or dodging each other's attacks. Naruto was able to keep up with Lee's speed. Actually, he was a little bit faster, because he had removed its four-limb waiting seal when he was fighting Mai. Naruto got the drop on Lee as he delivered a massive kick to his face, sending Lee flying back into the wall. When Lee got up, he rubbed his cheek because it was red. "Impressive, Naruto. You are a worthy opponent," Lee said. "Same to you, Lee," Naruto said, as he charged forward at incredible speed. For several minutes, Naruto forced Lee to be on the defensive by using his superior speed at his advantage. But Lee was able to block or dodge all of Naruto's attacks due to the intense training that he went under from Guy. As they went on with their intense battle with the spectators, most impressive commented Guy as he watched the fight between his student and Naruto. He was impressed with Naruto's skill and speed, and Naruto's reaction to Lee movements. It showed that he was trained in hand-to-hand combat very well, but he still hasn't seen Lee's full power yet. Back with Lee and Naruto, after avoiding a strong kick from Naruto, Lee flipped back as he gained some distance between the both of them, but Naruto pursued him as he threw several shurikens at Lee. Lee quickly jumped straight up into the air as he landed on the stone hands. After landing on the stone hands, Lee looked down, wondering what to do, as he was thinking of a plan. "Lee, take them off," Guy said. Knowing what his sensei was referring to, Lee turned to look at his sensei in surprise. But Guy sensei, as he saw Guy with a thumbs up. "Don't worry, Lee, do it," Guy said, as Lee smiled as he then took off his weights. As Lee took them off and held them in his hands, "That feel a lot much better. Now I can move freely," he said. as he then released them as they dropped into the ground, and there was a bang. What the hell? Thought Naruto as he wondered how much weights were those. As when Lee's weights crashed to the ground, everyone in the arena was left speechless to think that the kid was wearing all of those all along. This is nuts, thought Naruto. What kind of sensei is Guy? Not even mom would let me wear those. And how did he move so fast with those weights on? Naruto thought as he still couldn't believe what his eyes were seeing. Lee then disappeared in front of everyone's eyes. Lee then appeared right in front of him as Naruto was ready to defend himself, but Lee vanished again. As he appeared beside Naruto, Naruto was caught completely off guard as Lee slammed his fist into Naruto's face, sending Naruto flying away. But before Naruto could even realize what just happened, Lee appeared above him and kicked him down to the ground, and then under him and kicked him straight back up as Lee started to deliver a barrage of hits before coming down hard with a hard punch in his stomach, sending Naruto crashing down into the ground. Back with the spectators, unbelievable, thought of stunned Sasuke as he now see that Lee was holding back a great deal in their battle. So fast, thought Kakashi in surprise. Amazing, thought Kurenai. Naruto, Mai said as she was worried, seeing that Naruto was getting a brutal beatdown. That guy is too much. He's just too fast, said Shikamaru. Back with Lee and Naruto. After receiving another powerful kick from Lee, Naruto struggled to keep himself standing. Naruto spat out some blood as he panted heavily, thinking that Lee is really amazing. His speed and his strength has increased by 10 folds. Lee appeared right below him and kicked him right under the chin, sending Naruto flipping up in the air. But Naruto flipped as he landed on his feet, as he recovered quickly thanks to his high tolerance to pain after going through all that training with his mother. But as soon as he landed, Lee appeared in front of him, where he tried to hit Lee, but Lee disappeared and appeared behind him as Lee then delivered a powerful kick to the side of Naruto's face, as Naruto was sent to the ground and skidding across it to the center of the arena. Back with the spectators, as even Jiraiya was looking down at Naruto. This kid, he's totally outclassing Naruto after seeing how Lee was dealing with Naruto, as Shizune and Tsunade were worried about Naruto as well. As Baki, the Sand siblings leader, was looking down. That boy is finished, he thought. Poor brat, he just had the worst luck, thought Uncle, as she knew that Naruto couldn't use his chakra because of the curse mark. But when it came to taijutsu, that Lee was totally stronger. Back in the arena, Naruto slowly got back up to his feet as he spat out some blood as he wiped away from his mouth. Crap, I know Lee was strong and fast, but I never imagined this. But I am not going to lose this fight. After seeing the shape and how Naruto looked, Lee looked over at Naruto after Naruto got up. Naruto, give up. I don't wish to hurt you. You cannot hope to match my speed and my strength. You cannot defeat me. When Naruto heard this, he just chuckled. Sorry Lee, but giving up is just not my style. Besides, if you were in my shoes, would you give up? I suppose I wouldn't. Yeah, in that we are alike, said Naruto. But this fight is far from over. As he then took off his green, fingerless gloves to reveal 2 tattoos on the back of his hand. Are those? Said Tsunade as she looked down at Naruto. Yeah, chakra storage seal, said Jiraiya. Back with the fight. When Lee saw the 2 seals on Naruto's back of his hands glow, he knew he had to finish this fight before Naruto could do whatever he was planning. Lee quickly disappeared in a burst of speed as he appeared in front of Naruto, as he punched Naruto right in the face. But despite the strength and the speed behind the punch, Naruto held his ground as he then swung his leg, trying to kick Lee in the side. Sadly though, Lee was much faster, as he disappeared in a blur. "You're not faster than me, Naruto," Lee said, as he appeared behind Naruto, as he then vanished again and started to circle around Naruto at a high speed, preparing for his next attack. "Well, if I can't beat you in speed, I will just have to beat you in raw power," Naruto cried, as he channeled chakra into his hands and raised it up in the air. Earthshaker impact! As he slammed his fist down into the ground. Once Naruto's fist hit the ground, there was a huge explosion, as Lee was sent flying back, as the arena was all dust up, as Lee slammed into the stone hands. Even the proctor had to jump up to the catwalk just to get away, as Lee quickly recovered and flipped up to the two hands, as he felt the impact on his back. What unbelievable power, just from a single punch, thought the proctor, as he looked down at the arena. As we skip to Orochimaru, who was watching the fight, as he licked his lips at Naruto's power. Magnificent, he thought, with a glint in his eyes. While Mai had a big smile on her face, she couldn't believe it. Her future husband was holding back in their battle. "So this is what you're truly capable of." "Wonderful," she said, as we skip to Danzo. "Very impressive, young Naruto," thought Danzo. Back with the arena, Lee looked down at Naruto and saw the arena after what Naruto did, as he saw Naruto putting on his fingerless gloves. "It seems like I have underestimated you, Naruto," said Lee. "That is a mistake I will never make again," as he disappeared. As Naruto was prepared for Lee, as Lee appeared in front of him and sent a fist as Naruto sidestepped. As Naruto wind up his fist to punch Lee, but Lee then disappeared in a blur again. Acting fast, Naruto jumped up in the air as he avoided a swinging kick from Lee, who appeared at his right. Naruto then quickly spun around in the air, trying to kick Lee at the side of the head, but Lee blurred away again. As Lee reappeared, "Your strength is impressive, Naruto, but regardless how strong you are, you cannot hit me," Lee said, as he charged at Naruto with incredible speed again. The fight continued like this for several minutes, as Naruto uses superhuman strength to keep Lee at bay, as Lee didn't really want to get too close to Naruto, because if one of those fists hit him, he would be done for. Seeing the natural destruction that Naruto did to the arena with just one blow. And the state of the arena helped Naruto a lot, since there wasn't a flat surface where Lee could comfortably stand on. He had to keep moving around, as the place wasn't really sturdy. There was debris and rocks everywhere. As the fight continued, Naruto tried to hit Lee, but Lee kept up with his speed as Naruto's fist would just break right through the wall, bringing more of the arena down. It got so bad that those who watch the fight wonder if an arena will left behind when these two are done with it, as Lee was still moving around even if the arena was a wreck. As Sakura looked down, what is Naruto thinking? He knows that he cannot hit Lee like this. He is just too fast. "Just wait and see, kid. Naruto isn't the type of person to do something without a reason behind it," answered Kushina, as she looked down at the state of the arena. "Indeed," added Tsunade, as she wondered what her son was up to this time. Back in the arena, "What is Naruto doing?" thought Lee, as he looked around the dust-filled arena where he couldn't see a thing. Lee quickly raced at top speed to the last place he saw Naruto, knowing that Naruto wouldn't get so far. As the dust cloud was there, Lee saw the silhouette of Naruto standing there. Wanting to finish this quickly, Lee spun around as he did a powerful roundhouse kick right into Naruto's left side as it connected. But as soon as Lee's kick hit, he found that he could not move away, and Naruto didn't move. In fact, Naruto was still standing and holding Lee's right leg tightly in his left arm. With the spectators, "I don't get it," said Ino. "What exactly did Naruto do? How was he able to catch Lee like that?" "It's simple really. With Lee's speed, Naruto knew that Lee was too fast, so he created a plan where he hit the ground and dust up all of the arena. So when that Lee kid moved through the dust at high speed, he would disrupt the dust in the air, allowing Naruto to see what direction he was coming from and prepare for him. And he then let that Lee kid kick him so he could grab hold of his leg and keep him in one place. He also channeled some of his chakra to his feet so he would stay in one place when that Lee kid kicked him, Jiraiya explained. But by letting Lee kick him like that, he has probably taken a lot of damage, said Sakura, as they saw how powerful Lee kicks were. True, but it was worth it, since now Naruto has a clean shot at Lee. Since he can't move away, Tsunade said a small smile. Back in the arena, after taking Lee's kick and hold him, Naruto spit out some blood, as he was certain that he had at least 3 broken ribs. But despite the pain, he smiled, since it was all worth it. Lee on the other hand was worried, as he realized what Naruto's true plan was, letting him hit him so he could grab him. Before Lee could think of a way to get out of Naruto's grip, Naruto charged up his fist with his chakra that he had released. "Sorry Lee, but this is where it's all ends," said Naruto as he tightened his fist. He then delivered a powerful punch to Lee's face. The punch was so powerful, all the dust around him dispersed in a boom. As Lee was sent flying, he flies straight through the wall, creating a 10-feet hole as to the amount of pressure that was behind him. When Tenten and Guy saw this, they cried out Lee's name in concern, since they know that he would be very injured after taking a hit like that, as that punch wasn't anything normal. The proctor saw this as he jumped down to the break-in arena, as he looked over at the rubble where Lee was. This match is now over, as he stopped when he heard Lee cried out, "Wait." Once he saw this, the proctor turned as he saw Lee, right hand, sticking out of the rubble, as Lee started to pull himself out. What everyone thought, as they were in pure shock, couldn't believe that Lee was still able to fight after that. How the hell is he able to stand? I hit him straight in the face with almost full force, since because of this damn curse mark I cannot use everything. But he should be out for at least 3 days, Naruto wondered, as he stared at Lee, who was covered in cuts and bruises, as his jumpsuit was all torn up. Lee's arm was slightly outplaced, as it was dislocated, no doubt from the hit. "Lee, stop this. You're in no shape to fight. You can't beat me with your arm dislocated. Just give up. I don't want to hurt you than I already have," Naruto said, in concern. "I am sorry Naruto, but I can't do that. I won't give up, no matter what." "Can't you stop this?" Naruto asked the proctor. "Your opponent is still fighting and standing, so the match will continue." At this, Naruto frowned, as he didn't want to hurt Lee anymore. But before he could argue, he saw Lee walk over to the wall and slammed his hand into the wall several times, forcing it back into place. As Lee then turned and looked at Naruto, who looked displeased, as he didn't want to fight him anymore, even though his shoulder was back in place. He was not in the shape to fight. "I'm gonna knock you out now," said Naruto, as he didn't want to hurt Lee so bad, so he decided to just put him out of his misery by knocking him out. As Naruto charged at Lee, as Naruto got a good blow on Lee because Lee couldn't even bring up his hand, they were in so much pain. As Naruto sent him skidding across the ground, as he looked back at Lee, who was trying to get back up to his feet. "Lee, stop this. You can't win. You're seriously hurt," said Naruto. As Naruto said this, Lee remembered all the fights that he had, and fights with Neji and everyone, as they all were a prodigy, and he was just this kid who cannot use chakra. "I am sorry Naruto, but I refuse to lose," Lee said as he got back up to his feet. Lee then jumped back a distance as he put his arm in an X, as Naruto could sense the pressure coming off of him. As Lee went through the first gate, the second, and then the third, as Naruto could see the force resonating off of him. You are about to lose, Naruto, as today I will prove, even someone who's not a prodigy, if you train, hard work, you can prove to become one, Lee said, as he started to force more power, as his skin turned red and he started to emanate a force from his body, as everyone could see it. What the hell is this? Naruto thought, as he saw Lee's skin turning red. What's going on? With the spectators, Kakashi couldn't believe it. Guy, you taught him that? As he couldn't believe Lee could open the gates. Before Naruto could know what happened, Lee appeared under him and used his tree leaf, rising wind, and one shot Naruto up in the air. The force of the kick was so great, it sent a shockwave through the arena, forcing everyone to cover their faces. Oh crap, Kiba cried out as he shielded his face from the debris. As Mai, Haku, Ino, as they all said Naruto, as they watched Naruto got kicked straight in the air. Your immense strength is nothing to you now, Naruto, Lee said as he appeared above him and sent a powerful kick to his stomach, sending Naruto flying straight down. But before Naruto could hit the ground, Lee appeared behind him and kicked him in the back, sending him flying straight up again. This continued for the next minute or two, where before Naruto could hit the ground or the ceiling, he appeared and knocked Naruto around the room, as Naruto was his punching bag. This is insane, Naruto thought, as these blows and these hits are overwhelming him and he couldn't get out of them. As Lee continued his assault on Naruto, beating him down. This is where it ends, Naruto, cried Lee as he appeared over Naruto. He was now in the 5th gate. At this point, Jiraiya, Tsunade, Sarutobi, and many others called out Naruto's name, knowing what would happen next. As Lee slammed Naruto down like a meteor from the sky, as Naruto slammed down into the ground, it was destructive. As even Danzo, everyone was surprised at Lee. This Lee will one day become a very powerful assistant to Konoha, Danzo said. As Tsunade, Shizune, Ino, they all cried out Naruto. After Naruto dropped to the ground, Lee went down as he felt pain all over his body. Lee then looked over to see Naruto, as he then saw Naruto rushing towards him. As everyone was shocked, Naruto was alright after that. After Naruto appeared out of the dust, Lee was shocked as he couldn't understand how Naruto escaped that. The next thing Lee knew, Naruto appeared in front of him and did a perfect replica of the rising leaf wind, as Lee was sent straight up into the air as Naruto appeared above him. Hammer kick, Naruto said, as he then dropped his leg into Lee's chest, sending Lee flying down towards the ground as there was a huge explosion. As everyone in the arena was wondering, what the hell is going on? They saw Naruto got that attack full force, so how was he able to keep standing after that? As Naruto dropped to the ground as well and dropped on his knees. As everyone was looking, as his mind was bothering him, as he then asked out loud, how was Naruto able to withstand that? It happened when you close your eyes to pray, responded Jiraiya. What? Guy asked. Before Lee hit Naruto, his body reacted to the pain as he paused for a quick moment, and that is when Naruto substituted with a large rock from the floor, and he was hiding in the dust cloud all along. You certainly lucked out, Naruto, thought Kushina, as she knew that if Lee had hit him, he would have been down. Back in the arena, once everything had settled, they looked down as the proctor saw that Lee was in the giant crater in the floor as he seemed unconscious. The proctor jumped down in the arena where he couldn't believe all of this was caused by two genins, Not even some jonins fight like this. As he was declaring Naruto the winner. The winner of this match is... But he had to stop, as everyone screamed out "What?" as they saw Lee slowly get back to his feet. "No, no, 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 no!" Naruto cried out. "This isn't possible." As he saw Lee, his body was shaking, his arms and his leg, and his mouth was bleeding. He had cuts and bruises all over him, but he went into a fighting stance. "What?" Kiba cried out. "No way! This can't be!" thought Samui. "Impossible," thought Tsunade. "This Lee guy is something else," thought Yujito, as she couldn't believe. After all of that, he was still able to stand. Naruto looked at Lee closely. He then realized that Lee was unconscious. "He's unconscious?" thought Naruto in disbelief. Even though he lost consciousness, his body refused to give up. Only thing that is keeping him up is pure, sheer will, thought the proctor. "What a guy," said Naruto. The proctor then declared Senju Naruto the winner of the match. As Naruto smiled when he heard this, as he then hit the ground. As Tsunade, Shizune, and Gai, following closely, went down the arena. As soon as Tsunade reached the arena, she could see that her son was badly hurt. "Naruto, are you okay?" "Where does it hurt most?" Tsunade asked him, as she prepared to heal him. "Well, Mom, everywhere," he said, with a painful smile. "You damn idiot," Tsunade said. "Don't you know how worried I was? I swear you won't be happy until you put me in an early grave." "Sorry, Mom," Naruto said in a painful grin, as he could barely keep it up. "Before you start healing me," said Naruto, "go and heal Lee first." "What? You can't expect me to?" "No, do it, Mom. I have caused Lee enough pain already. I'll be fine. Just go and heal him first. He's in worse state than me." Shizune then went over to Naruto, as Tsunade went over to Lee, as she started to help Lee. As Naruto then asked Tsunade how was Lee, as she told him, "He's breathing, but all the muscles in his body were damaged badly. His joints, everything was torn up because of him opening the 5th gate and from your attacks." "But that is nothing that you can't treat," said Naruto, knowing how skilled his mother was in healing. "If it was just that, then he would be alright. But there are fragments of bones lodged in his spinal column. Likely happened when you hit him with your last attack. I am afraid that his life as a shinobi is over." "No, this can't be," Naruto said in denial, as the look that was on his mother's face assured it. "This is all my fault. I shouldn't have gone so far," said Naruto with a painful look, as he never wanted this. "It's just that he wouldn't give up. No matter how hard I hit him, he just kept on getting up over and over. And now, I have crushed his dream, his life of becoming a shinobi." "No, Naruto, it's not your fault." Gai then spoke, as he took the news as badly or even worse than Naruto did, and he was trying hard not to cry. "The fault lies with me. I was the one who taught Lee how to open the inner gates. I just didn't want Lee to lose. I wanted to help him achieve his goal so badly that At this, Gai stopped, as the pain and sorrow of what happened to Lee was too much for him. "Please forgive me, Lee. Forgive me for not being able to stop you," he said in his mind. "Mom, please. Isn't there anything you can do? You're the greatest medic in the world. There has to be something you can do," Naruto pleaded, since he couldn't bear knowing that he was responsible for taking away someone's dream. At this, Tsunade frowned slightly, like if she was in deep thought, and after a moment or two she spoke. "There is an operation that I, and I alone can perform, that will return him back to duty, but it is only a 50% chance of success, and I am afraid to attempt it with only a 50% chance." "But 50% chance is better than what he has now," Naruto said. You don't understand, Naruto. If this operation fail, then it will be fateful for him. At least he could live without being a shinobi. But if this operation fail, he won't have any life at all. Isn't there anything you can do to improve those odds, Mom? Naruto asks as he refused to believe this. Is there anything you can do, Tsunade? Asks Guy desperately, since he would do anything to help Lee, no matter what. There might be a way for me to improve those odds, but I have to do some more research. But I won't do it until the boy recovers from these injuries, Tsunade said, so he has some time. But guys, gonna be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Turn on that bell notification to stay posted. Remember, share all of your friends in your social media platform. But I'm all for now, guys. Peace.